Welcome to Unk Mode. I am your evil Unk, Josiah Bola Hilaire. Unk as an uncle, UNCLE. Unk as an uncle. Look, you already know the rules here. You have to be 30 and up to be considered an Unk. If you're in your 20s and shit, you're not an Unk. If you're pussy-ish, if you're a crybaby, get the fuck up out of here. This is not the party for you. So, let me just say for the record that I do not support Gianni Grippo's so-called relationship. I don't support it. Um, Again, I'm covered by the First Amendment, which promotes freedom of speech, so I can say whatever I want. Grippo, you put your so-called relationship out there, not me. If you don't want people talking about your so-called relationship, then don't put it on the internet. It's that simple. Now, I've seen the comment sections where people talk about it. If they could talk about his so-called relationship, then I have the right to talk about it too. I see the red flags. Now, him and Dirty Diana, so unfortunately they're doing seminars together, unfortunately. I don't support the so-called relationship. I don't support it. I see the red flags. Um, Now they have their hands around each other and touchy and doing um cold plunges and riding scooters and watching Disney movies together. All that. Yeah, I'm not buying it. Let me just tell you, I'm not buying it. Let me tell you something. Um, that's an illusion. That shit's not real. When it comes to real life shit, he lives in Jersey. She lives in Canada. And let me tell you flat out, if somebody has to relocate, because at some point somebody has to relocate, Grippo ain't giving up Jersey. Let me tell you why. He has strong ties to Jersey. He spent his whole life in New Jersey. His family, his friends, his training partners, his coaches, his foundation is Jersey. Gianni relocated to California before, and guess what? He literally relocated back to the East Coast because he was homesick years ago. I thought he made a mistake then. I think he made a mistake now. Now, Dirty Diana, she's literally the face of Mitsu Studio and BTT in Canada. She's literally the face of Canadian grappling, and she's the queen. Um, Let me just tell you, she's not gonna give up Canada. Let me just tell you that. Gianni, if you really think she's gonna actually give up Canada for you, you are sadly mistaken. And I'm telling you from experience because I've dated strong, independent women. Dirty Diana is self-made. She's independent. Um, if she had to pick between you or her career, she's picking her career mainly because of her independence, her freedom, her autonomy, her athletic and professional identity, her support system, her family, her friends, her training partners, her coaches, her students. She has a strong support system in Canada. Um, and so she's already established. She don't need to relocate to Jersey. She really don't. And mainly because she's a standout in Canada. I'm telling you from experience, she will hate Gianni Grippo if one of them have to relocate and if it ends up being her. She's gonna walk away and she's gonna keep her athletic and professional identity. She's gonna keep Canada. I'm telling you from experience, man. Like Gianni Grippo is making a serious mistake in this so-called relationship. I'm not buying it, man. Like I'm really not buying it. Now, this is the thing. Like just because you see things on social media doesn't mean it's real. Now they could create this fantasy of them like doing seminars together and shit. That shit's not real. Let me tell you, that shit's not real. Because we don't know the behind the scenes of what actually goes on. But I can tell you, he's making a serious mistake in this so-called relationship. And I clearly see it. Um, and this is another thing too. Like, we're to be realistic. Like, because I'm telling you from personal experience, because I've relocated for ex-girlfriends and they've relocated for me. somebody's gonna somebody's gonna really suffer, and there's gonna be a serious power struggle. Dirty Diana is not going to like being in anybody's shadow. She's not gonna like being second best to anybody. Neither is Gianni. He's not gonna like that. And this is the thing they don't tell you about black belts, because I've dated some black belts. Black belts are very selfish people, especially in jiu-jitsu. Um, it's rare that they would actually compromise and relocate, but I'm telling you, Grippo's not gonna relocate, and Dirty Diana is not going to relocate. Like I'm telling you, he's making a serious mistake in this so-called relationship, and I see it. I actually see it. I actually see the red flags. Um, Man, this is so fucked up. But somebody has to say it, man. Like, Gianni, you make a serious mistake. I would never accept your so-called relationship. Um, I would say it to Gianni's face, personally. But I would say it in a respectful way. But yeah, you're making a serious mistake, Gianni. I clearly see it. Um, how Gianni doesn't see it, I don't know. But I've actually been in relationships, and I'm telling you, man, I see the red flags. I see it. Nope, nope, Gianni. And this is nothing against Dirty Diana, but Gianni, you make a serious mistake, dog. Your so-called relationship is a mistake. I'm sorry. I have to say it. I'm out. Peace.